True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. These words by the Stoic philosopher Seneca encapsulate the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that offers timeless wisdom for finding happiness and freedom in the present moment. In this episode, we embark on a journey through the principles of Stoicism, exploring how this ancient philosophy can transform our lives and lead us to a deeper sense of fulfillment and inner peace. Drawing inspiration from Stoic thinkers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, we will delve into practical strategies and mindset shifts that can empower us to overcome adversity, cultivate resilience, and live with greater clarity and purpose. Join me as we uncover the secrets of Stoicism and learn how to apply its principles to our daily lives, unlocking a path to true happiness and freedom. Chapter 1: Understanding the Stoic Mindset. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful mindset, a way of thinking and approaching life that can profoundly influence our perceptions and actions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, accept what is not, and cultivate virtues such as courage, wisdom, and temperance. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. According to this principle, there are things within our control, such as our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and things outside of our control, such as external events and other people's actions. By focusing our energy and attention on what is within our control, we can free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that often accompany trying to change things beyond our influence. Another key aspect of the Stoic mindset is the practice of virtue ethics. Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a life of virtue, a life aligned with principles such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. By cultivating these virtues, we can navigate life's challenges with integrity and grace, regardless of the circumstances we encounter. Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature. This does not refer solely to the natural world, but also to our own nature as rational beings capable of reason and self-awareness. By aligning our thoughts and actions with the natural order of the universe and our own inherent rationality, we can find greater harmony and tranquility in our lives. As we delve deeper into the Stoic mindset, we will explore practical strategies for adopting this way of thinking and incorporating it into our daily lives. By embracing the Stoic principles of focusing on what we can control, living virtuously, and aligning ourselves with nature, we can cultivate a mindset that leads to lasting happiness and freedom. Chapter 2: Embracing the Dichotomy of Control. In the Stoic philosophy, the dichotomy of control serves as a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges and maintaining inner peace. This principle reminds us that there are certain things within our control and others that lie beyond it. By understanding and accepting this distinction, we can free ourselves from unnecessary worry and focus our efforts where they will have the greatest impact. At the core of the dichotomy of control is the recognition that our thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within our control. We have the power to choose how we respond to events and circumstances, regardless of how challenging or unpredictable they may be. By cultivating a sense of agency over our internal world, we can develop resilience and emotional strength in the face of adversity. Conversely, there are aspects of life that are beyond our control, such as external events, other people's actions, and the passage of time. While we may influence these factors to some extent, we cannot dictate or manipulate them completely. Attempting to do so only leads to frustration and disappointment. By embracing the dichotomy of control, we learn to let go of our attachment to outcomes and focus instead on our own thoughts and actions. This shift in perspective enables us to approach life with greater equanimity and serenity, regardless of the circumstances we encounter. Practicing the dichotomy of control involves mindfulness and self-awareness. It requires us to pause and reflect on the nature of our concerns, distinguishing between those that are within our power to change and those that are not. Through this practice, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience, even in the face of life's inevitable challenges. In the chapters that follow, we will explore practical strategies for embracing the dichotomy of control in our daily lives. By incorporating this fundamental Stoic principle into our mindset, we can cultivate a greater sense of clarity, purpose, and freedom. Chapter 3: Practicing Virtue in Everyday Life. Virtue lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, serving as a guiding principle for living a life of meaning and fulfillment. Unlike conventional notions of virtue that focus solely on moral behavior, Stoic virtue encompasses a broader spectrum of qualities and attributes that lead to personal excellence and eudaimonia, or flourishing. The Stoics identified four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. These virtues serve as pillars for ethical living, guiding our thoughts, actions, and interactions with the world around us. By cultivating these virtues, we can align ourselves with the natural order of the universe and live in harmony with our true nature. Wisdom is the foundation of the Stoic virtues, encompassing both practical wisdom, or the ability to make sound judgments in daily life, and philosophical wisdom, or a deep understanding of the nature of reality. By cultivating wisdom, we gain clarity of thought and insight into the true nature of things, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with greater ease. Courage is the virtue that enables us to face adversity and overcome fear. It is not merely the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it, standing firm in our principles and values even in the face of uncertainty or danger. Courage allows us to confront life's challenges with resilience and determination, knowing that our actions are aligned with our deepest convictions. Temperance, or self-control, is the virtue that governs our desires and impulses. It involves moderation and restraint, resisting the temptations of excess and indulgence. By practicing temperance, we can cultivate inner harmony and balance, freeing ourselves from the tyranny of our appetites and living with greater self-discipline and integrity. Justice is the virtue that governs our relationships with others and our role within society. It involves treating others with fairness, kindness, and compassion, recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. Justice requires us to act in accordance with the principles of equality and reciprocity, seeking to promote the common good and uphold the principles of fairness and equity. Practicing virtue in everyday life involves conscious effort and self-reflection. It requires us to cultivate awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, striving to align them with the principles of wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. By living virtuously, we can cultivate a sense of inner harmony and fulfillment, leading to a life of greater meaning and purpose. In the chapters that follow, we will explore practical strategies for cultivating each of the Stoic virtues in our daily lives. By incorporating these principles into our mindset and behavior, we can cultivate a greater sense of virtue and live in alignment with our highest ideals. Chapter 4: Embracing Impermanence. One of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the recognition of the impermanent nature of all things. This principle, known as the concept of pantarrhea, or everything flows, reminds us that change is the only constant in life. Embracing impermanence is essential for cultivating resilience, acceptance, and inner peace in the face of life's inevitable challenges and transitions. The Stoics believed that attachment to external things, such as wealth, fame, or status, is a source of suffering. By recognizing the transient nature of these external goods, we can free ourselves from the grip of attachment and find greater contentment and freedom within ourselves. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers and Roman emperors, wrote extensively about the impermanence of life in his Meditations. He reminds us that everything we hold dear, our possessions, relationships, and even our own bodies, is subject to change and decay. Rather than lamenting the passing of things, Marcus encourages us to embrace impermanence as a natural part of the human experience. By embracing impermanence, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the present moment and live more fully in the here and now. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, we can focus our attention on what is within our control and make the most of the opportunities that arise in each moment. Practicing mindfulness meditation is one powerful way to cultivate an acceptance of impermanence. By observing the transient nature of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, we can develop greater equanimity and detachment from the fluctuations of our inner world. Mindfulness teaches us to meet each moment with open-hearted awareness, accepting things as they are without judgment or resistance. Stoic practices such as negative visualization can also help us cultivate an acceptance of impermanence. By contemplating the loss of the things we hold dear, our loved ones, our possessions, or even our own lives, we can develop a deeper appreciation for their true value and learn to cherish them more fully while we have them. In the face of adversity, embracing impermanence can serve as a source of strength and resilience. Rather than clinging to a fixed idea of how things should be, we can adapt to changing circumstances with grace and fortitude. By accepting the impermanence of life, we can find freedom from the cycle of attachment and suffering and embrace each moment with gratitude and joy. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember the wisdom of the Stoics and embrace impermanence as a guiding principle for living wisely and well. By cultivating an acceptance of change and uncertainty, we can find greater peace and serenity amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. Chapter 5: Cultivating Virtue. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of virtue, which encompasses qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The Stoics believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from living in accordance with virtue, rather than pursuing external goods or pleasures. Cultivating virtue involves developing our character and moral qualities through deliberate practice and self-reflection. It requires a commitment to living with integrity, honesty, and compassion in all aspects of our lives. While external circumstances may be beyond our control, the Stoics teach us that we always have the power to choose how we respond to them, with virtue or with vice. For the Stoics, wisdom is the foundation of all virtue. It involves cultivating a deep understanding of ourselves, the world around us, and our place within it. Wisdom allows us to see things clearly, to discern what is truly important, and to make decisions that align with our highest values and principles. Courage is another essential virtue in Stoic philosophy. It is the willingness to face adversity, discomfort, and fear with resilience and determination. Courage enables us to confront life's challenges head-on, to take risks in pursuit of our goals, and to stand up for what is right, even in the face of opposition. Justice is the virtue of treating others with fairness, kindness, and respect. It involves recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every human being and striving to promote equality and justice in our interactions with others. Justice requires us to act with empathy and compassion, to stand up for the rights of the marginalized and oppressed, and to work towards creating a more just and equitable society. Temperance is the virtue of moderation and self-control. It involves restraining our impulses and desires, avoiding excess and indulgence, and living in harmony with the natural order of the universe. Temperance allows us to resist the temptations of instant gratification and to cultivate a sense of inner calm and tranquility. By cultivating these virtues, we can live with greater purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. We can become the best versions of ourselves, contributing positively to the world and leaving a lasting legacy of goodness and virtue. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle: some things are within our control, and some things are not. In our journey toward becoming virtuous individuals, let us embrace the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and strive to live with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in all that we do. By cultivating these virtues, we can find true happiness and freedom, regardless of the circumstances we may face. Chapter 6: Embracing Adversity. In the pursuit of a fulfilling life, the Stoics teach us the invaluable lesson of embracing adversity as a means of growth and self-discovery. Rather than viewing challenges and setbacks as obstacles to be avoided or overcome, Stoicism encourages us to see them as opportunities for learning, resilience, and personal development. Adversity comes in many forms, from unexpected hardships and losses to everyday struggles and disappointments. It can test our patience, resilience, and resolve, pushing us to our limits and challenging our beliefs and values. However, the Stoics remind us that adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience, a natural and unavoidable aspect of life that we must learn to accept and embrace. One of the key teachings of Stoic philosophy is the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. It encourages us to embrace whatever happens to us, whether good or bad, as necessary and beneficial for our growth and development. Rather than resisting or lamenting our circumstances, we are encouraged to accept them with grace and gratitude, recognizing that they offer us valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reminds us that adversity can be a catalyst for growth and transformation, propelling us forward on our journey toward self-improvement and enlightenment. Moreover, the Stoics teach us that our perception of adversity is often more significant than the adversity itself. By adopting a mindset of resilience and equanimity, we can transform even the most challenging circumstances into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Rather than allowing adversity to defeat us, we can use it as a stepping stone toward greater strength, wisdom, and inner peace. Another essential aspect of embracing adversity is practicing the Stoic principle of negative visualization. This involves contemplating the worst-case scenarios and imagining ourselves facing them with courage and resilience. By mentally preparing ourselves for adversity, we can develop greater emotional resilience and equanimity, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Ultimately, embracing adversity is not about denying or minimizing our pain and suffering, but rather about embracing it as an integral part of the human experience. It is about recognizing that life is inherently unpredictable and uncertain, and that our ability to adapt and grow in the face of adversity is what defines us as resilient and courageous individuals. As we embrace adversity with courage and resilience, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, purpose, and meaning in our lives. We can learn valuable lessons from our struggles and setbacks and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Chapter 7. Cultivating Inner Peace. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, finding inner peace can seem like an elusive goal. However, Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom and practical guidance for cultivating a sense of tranquility and serenity amidst life's challenges and uncertainties. At the heart of Stoic teachings on inner peace is the concept of ataraxia, a state of imperturbability and tranquility of mind that arises from cultivating a sense of inner harmony and equanimity. It is the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity, free from the disturbances of external events and circumstances. The Stoics teach us that inner peace is not dependent on external factors or circumstances, but rather on our own thoughts, attitudes, and perceptions. By cultivating a mindset of acceptance, resilience, and gratitude, we can find peace and contentment in any situation, regardless of external circumstances. One of the fundamental practices for cultivating inner peace is the discipline of mindfulness, the practice of paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment or attachment. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and equanimity. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating virtuous character traits such as wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. By aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with these virtues, we can cultivate a sense of inner harmony and integrity that is essential for experiencing lasting peace and fulfillment. Another key aspect of cultivating inner peace is practicing the Stoic principle of indifference, the idea that we should focus our attention and energy on things within our control, while remaining indifferent to things beyond our control. By letting go of attachment to external outcomes and focusing on our own thoughts and actions, we can free ourselves from the tyranny of external events and circumstances, finding peace and contentment in the present moment. The Stoics also teach us the importance of self-reflection and introspection in cultivating inner peace. By regularly examining our thoughts, beliefs, and values, we can gain greater insight into our inner workings and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. This self-awareness allows us to identify and challenge unhelpful thought patterns and beliefs, replacing them with more constructive and empowering ones. Ultimately, cultivating inner peace is a lifelong journey that requires dedication, discipline, and practice. By embracing Stoic principles and practices, we can cultivate a sense of inner harmony and tranquility that enables us to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Chapter 8. Embracing Impermanence. In the grand tapestry of existence, change is the only constant. From the rising and setting of the sun to the ebb and flow of the tides, the universe is in a perpetual state of flux. Embracing impermanence is a central tenet of Stoic philosophy, reminding us to accept the transient nature of all things and find solace in the inevitability of change. At the heart of Stoic teachings on impermanence is the recognition that everything in the external world is subject to decay and dissolution. From material possessions to social status, nothing lasts forever. Even our own bodies and minds are subject to the ravages of time, as we inevitably grow old and face the prospect of death. Rather than resisting or lamenting the impermanent nature of reality, Stoicism encourages us to embrace it wholeheartedly. By accepting the transitory nature of all things, we can free ourselves from attachment and aversion, finding peace and contentment in the present moment. One of the key practices for embracing impermanence is the contemplation of death, the recognition that our time on this earth is limited and finite. By confronting the reality of our own mortality, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life and the urgency of living with purpose and meaning. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Just as the seasons change and the cycle of life continues, so too do our own lives unfold in a series of ebbs and flows. By embracing the inevitability of change, we can learn to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity, finding strength and resilience in the midst of uncertainty. Another important aspect of embracing impermanence is practicing gratitude for the present moment. By cultivating an attitude of appreciation and mindfulness, we can savor the beauty and wonder of life as it unfolds, cherishing each moment as a precious gift. Ultimately, embracing impermanence is about learning to let go of the illusion of control and surrendering to the flow of life. By releasing our attachment to outcomes and embracing the uncertainty of the future, we can find freedom and liberation from the grip of fear and anxiety. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do not waste time on what you cannot control. Focus on what you can control: yourself, your thoughts, and your actions. By embracing impermanence and focusing on what is within our power, we can find peace and fulfillment in the ever-changing landscape of existence. Chapter 9. Cultivating Inner Strength. In the face of life's challenges and adversities, cultivating inner strength is essential for navigating the complexities of existence with resilience and grace. Stoicism offers valuable insights and practices for developing the inner fortitude needed to weather the storms of life and emerge stronger and wiser. At the core of Stoic teachings on inner strength is the concept of resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and difficulties with courage and determination. Rather than succumbing to despair or resignation in the face of adversity, Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. One of the key practices for cultivating inner strength is the discipline of perception, learning to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as manageable challenges that can be overcome with perseverance and resolve. By reframing our perspective and adopting a mindset of resilience, we can develop the mental toughness needed to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and poise. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and self-mastery in cultivating inner strength. By cultivating virtues such as courage, temperance, and wisdom, we can strengthen our resolve and become more resilient in the face of adversity. Through practices such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, and self-reflection, we can cultivate greater self-awareness and emotional resilience, enabling us to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the inherent uncertainty of life and find peace and serenity in the midst of chaos. By relinquishing our attachment to outcomes and embracing the present moment, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and equanimity that allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and ease. Another important aspect of cultivating inner strength is developing a sense of purpose and meaning in life. By aligning our actions with our values and goals, we can find greater clarity and direction in our lives, empowering us to overcome obstacles and pursue our dreams with conviction and determination. Ultimately, cultivating inner strength is about harnessing the power of our minds and spirits to overcome adversity and live with courage and integrity. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By cultivating inner strength and resilience, we can rise above life's challenges and live with purpose and passion, regardless of the circumstances we face. Chapter 10. Embracing Impermanence. In the journey of life, one of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is the recognition of impermanence, the understanding that all things in life are fleeting and transitory. Rather than resisting or lamenting the inevitability of change, Stoicism teaches us to embrace impermanence as a fundamental aspect of existence and find peace and wisdom in its acceptance. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the concept of the dichotomy of control, the distinction between things that are within our control and those that are beyond it. While we may not have control over external circumstances or the passage of time, we do have control over our attitudes, values, and actions. By focusing on what is within our control and letting go of attachment to outcomes, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and serenity that transcends the fluctuations of life. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to embrace the present moment and savor the beauty and richness of life as it unfolds. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, we can fully engage with the here and now, appreciating each moment as a precious gift and finding joy and meaning in the simple pleasures of existence. Another important aspect of embracing impermanence is cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the blessings in our lives. By acknowledging the temporary nature of all things, we can learn to cherish the people, experiences, and opportunities that enrich our lives and bring us joy and fulfillment. Rather than taking these blessings for granted, we can cultivate a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness that enriches our lives and deepens our sense of connection to the world around us. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to confront our fears and anxieties about change and uncertainty with courage and resilience. Rather than allowing fear of the unknown to hold us back, we can embrace change as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery, trusting in our own strength and resilience to navigate life's twists and turns with grace and dignity. Ultimately, embracing impermanence is about finding beauty and meaning in the ephemeral nature of existence and living each day with a sense of wonder and awe. By embracing the transient nature of all things and living with courage, wisdom, and compassion, we can find true happiness and fulfillment in the midst of life's uncertainties. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Chapter 11. Cultivating Resilience. In the face of life's challenges and adversities, cultivating resilience is a crucial skill that can empower us to navigate difficult times with grace and fortitude. Stoicism offers valuable insights and practices to help build resilience and strengthen our ability to withstand the storms of life. At its core, resilience is about adapting to change, bouncing back from setbacks, and facing adversity with courage and determination. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable barriers. By reframing challenges as opportunities to exercise virtue and develop strength of character, we can approach adversity with a sense of purpose and resilience. One of the key tenets of Stoic philosophy is the practice of negative visualization, the contemplation of worst-case scenarios in order to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for adversity. By mentally rehearsing how we would respond to various challenges, we can build resilience and prepare ourselves to face difficult situations with clarity and composure. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate an inner fortress of tranquility and equanimity that can withstand the storms of life. Through practices such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, and self-reflection, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and stability that transcends external circumstances. By nurturing our inner resources and cultivating a strong sense of self-awareness and self-mastery, we can weather life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the power of acceptance and surrender in the face of adversity. Rather than resisting or denying difficult emotions, we can practice acceptance and allow ourselves to experience the full range of human emotions with compassion and equanimity. By embracing our vulnerabilities and accepting things as they are, we can find strength and resilience in our ability to adapt and grow. Another important aspect of cultivating resilience is developing a sense of perspective and gratitude for the blessings in our lives. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we can cultivate a sense of abundance and resilience that enables us to face challenges with optimism and courage. Ultimately, cultivating resilience is about cultivating a mindset of strength, courage, and adaptability that empowers us to thrive in the face of adversity. By embracing the teachings of Stoicism and adopting practices that promote resilience and inner strength, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, emerging stronger and more resilient on the other side. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Chapter 12: Embracing Impermanence. In the pursuit of a meaningful and fulfilling life, embracing the reality of impermanence is essential. Stoicism offers profound insights into the nature of impermanence and teaches us how to cultivate acceptance, gratitude, and wisdom in the face of life's transience. Central to Stoic philosophy is the recognition that everything in the universe is subject to change and impermanence. From the rise and fall of empires to the fleeting moments of our own lives, nothing lasts forever. Rather than resisting or lamenting the inevitability of change, Stoicism encourages us to embrace impermanence as an essential aspect of the human experience. Embracing impermanence allows us to cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for the present moment and the preciousness of life itself. By recognizing the fleeting nature of all things, we can cultivate gratitude for the blessings in our lives and savor each moment with mindfulness and awareness. Moreover, embracing impermanence can liberate us from attachment to outcomes and expectations, freeing us to embrace life with greater openness and flexibility. When we let go of our attachment to fixed outcomes and relinquish the illusion of control, we can embrace uncertainty with courage and resilience. Stoicism teaches us to find solace in the knowledge that the only constant in life is change. By accepting the impermanence of all things, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity that transcends the ups and downs of life. Furthermore, embracing impermanence can inspire us to live with greater intention and purpose, knowing that our time on this earth is limited. Rather than squandering our precious moments on trivial pursuits or meaningless distractions, we can focus our energy and attention on what truly matters, cultivating a life of purpose, meaning, and significance. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. By embracing impermanence with courage and grace, we can live fully and authentically, embracing each moment as a precious gift and finding beauty and meaning in the ever-changing tapestry of life. Chapter 13. Cultivating Inner Strength. In the journey of life, adversity and challenges are inevitable. However, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on how to cultivate inner strength and resilience in the face of adversity. By embracing Stoic principles, we can navigate life's storms with grace and fortitude, emerging stronger and wiser than before. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that true strength lies not in the absence of challenges, but in our response to them. Instead of allowing ourselves to be overwhelmed by adversity, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner resilience and fortitude, enabling us to face life's challenges with courage and conviction. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the notion of the dichotomy of control, which teaches us to focus our energy and attention on the things we can control, while letting go of attachment to things beyond our control. By accepting that external circumstances are often beyond our influence, we can direct our efforts toward cultivating inner qualities such as wisdom, courage, and virtue. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Rather than viewing challenges as obstacles to be avoided, we can embrace them as opportunities to test and strengthen our character, developing resilience and fortitude in the process. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of maintaining perspective in the face of adversity. By adopting a broader perspective and recognizing the impermanence of all things, we can cultivate a sense of equanimity that enables us to remain calm and composed in the midst of life's storms. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and acceptance, even in the face of adversity. By focusing on the things we have rather than dwelling on what we lack, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends external circumstances. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By embracing Stoic principles and cultivating inner strength and resilience, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and dignity, emerging stronger and wiser on the other side. Chapter 14. Embracing Virtue in Daily Life. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living a life of virtue, aligning our actions with moral principles and ethical values. In this chapter, we explore how we can embrace virtue in our daily lives, striving to live with integrity, wisdom, courage, and compassion. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the idea that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a virtuous life. Rather than seeking happiness through external possessions or achievements, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are the hallmarks of a virtuous life. One of the key virtues emphasized in Stoicism is wisdom, which involves seeking understanding and insight into the nature of reality and the human condition. By cultivating wisdom, we can make sound decisions and navigate life's complexities with clarity and discernment. Courage is another virtue central to Stoic philosophy, involving the willingness to face adversity and overcome fear. Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges and difficulties with courage, recognizing that true strength lies not in the absence of fear, but in our ability to act in spite of it. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of justice, which involves treating others with fairness, kindness, and respect. By embracing the principle of justice, we can cultivate harmonious relationships and contribute to the greater good of society. Temperance is another virtue emphasized in Stoicism, involving the moderation of our desires and impulses. By practicing temperance, we can avoid excess and cultivate self-discipline, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Compassion is also a key virtue in Stoicism, involving empathy and concern for the well-being of others. By cultivating compassion, we can foster connections with others and contribute to the alleviation of suffering in the world. In our daily lives, we can strive to embody these virtues in our thoughts, words, and actions. Whether it's showing kindness to a stranger, standing up for justice, or facing our fears with courage, we can make a conscious effort to live in accordance with Stoic principles, embracing virtue as our guiding light. By embracing virtue in our daily lives, we can cultivate inner peace, fulfillment, and meaning, leading to a life of purpose and significance. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, virtue is the only true good. Chapter 15: Cultivating Resilience in Times of Adversity. Life is full of ups and downs, challenges and setbacks. In this final chapter, we explore how Stoicism offers valuable insights and practices for cultivating resilience in times of adversity. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control external events or circumstances, we can control our response to them. By cultivating a mindset of resilience, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and fortitude, emerging stronger and more resilient in the face of adversity. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between things that are within our control and things that are not. While we may not always have control over external events, we do have control over our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we can cultivate resilience and inner strength. Another important Stoic practice for cultivating resilience is the contemplation of adversity. Stoicism encourages us to imagine worst-case scenarios and prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for them. By mentally rehearsing how we would respond to adversity, we can develop the resilience and resourcefulness needed to face challenges when they arise. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us the importance of acceptance and equanimity in the face of adversity. Rather than resisting or fighting against difficult circumstances, Stoicism encourages us to accept them with grace and equanimity. By accepting the inevitable ups and downs of life, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience that enables us to weather any storm. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the power of perspective in cultivating resilience. By reframing adversity as an opportunity for growth and learning, we can find meaning and purpose even in the midst of difficulty. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges as opportunities to strengthen our character, deepen our wisdom, and cultivate resilience. In addition, Stoicism offers practical techniques for managing stress and anxiety, such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, and cognitive reframing. By practicing these techniques regularly, we can cultivate a sense of inner calm and resilience that enables us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather embraced as an inevitable part of the human experience. By embracing adversity with courage, acceptance, and resilience, we can transform life's challenges into opportunities for growth, learning, and self-discovery. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In conclusion, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers us invaluable guidance for navigating the complexities of life with wisdom, courage, and resilience. By embracing Stoic principles and practices, we can cultivate a deeper sense of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment in our lives, even in the face of adversity. As we journey through life, may we remember the words of the Stoic philosophers and strive to live each day with virtue, integrity, and inner peace. May we cultivate resilience in the face of adversity, wisdom in the face of uncertainty, and gratitude for the precious gift of life itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the teachings of Stoicism. May you continue to seek wisdom, cultivate resilience, and live with courage and integrity. Farewell, and may you find happiness and freedom on the path of the Stoic life.